Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Inside Edge. It's Thursday, November 20th. And what if you could look into the future and see an electoral defeat staring right at you and then try and call off the election to avoid an inevitable loss? Things are a big mess right now in a very sharply divided Montclair, where the local school system has found itself with a $7 million budget hole and a possible deficit of nearly $20 million over the next 2 years. So on December 9th, Montclair voters are being asked to approve higher taxes to cover the school's shortfall and avoid draconian budget cuts. There's two questions on the ballot. One is a one-time increase of about $12.6 million to cover the current deficit. The other is a long-term tax hike to stabilize future years. For a Montclair home assessed at about $640,000, the first ballot question would cost about $1,000. The second would be an extra 675, and many voters are weighing the trade-off: increased taxes now versus risk program cuts that extend oversight into the future. And some of the community is arguing that without the tax increase, Montclair public schools will face a significant reduction of teachers and student services. Supporters argue that a yes vote enables the district to keep decision making in the hands of local leadership rather than handing over broad control to a state monitor. And for many residents, preserving the community's voice in budgeting and program choices and staffing is a significant factor. But some homeowners feel that the tax increase is too high, especially given other affordability challenges. The concern is that even if one supports the schools, will the season of higher property taxes be sustainable for all households? Remember, not everybody in Montclair has a lot of money. And the State Department of Education has promised a $12.6 million advance to cover Montclair's budget shortfall. But if no wins, the money will have to be repaid through budget cuts over the next 10 years and then accept a state monitor. And the governor-elect, Mikey Sherrill, favors a monitor in her hometown. And this week, the state agreed to cover a $7 million hole if the referendum goes down. Vote by mail ballots went out on November 6th. Nearly 500 have been returned so far. And get this, inquiries have been made about whether the election could be canceled altogether. As they say, wait, there's more. Another inquiry was to see if it was too late to change the wording of the ballot question, because some voters are complaining that they find it confusing. And here's the spoiler alert: yes, it's too late to call off the election. Yes, it's too late to change the language, and we should all expect a really low turnout. I think that's what the Board of Education initially had hoped for, and it might be backfiring on them. The polls are open, get this, from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. That's all I have for today, everybody. I'm going to take tomorrow off, and I'll be back on